Hey everyone, we're gonna go to a quick drive just for some last minute Christmas shopping here. It's Christmas Eve. It has been raining all day long. I think it's in the 40s. We're about to get some snow tonight. It's supposed to drop like 40 degrees down into the teens for tomorrow morning. Should be pretty drastic change from what it has been. As soon as it lets me, I'm gonna go into autopilot. And we'll see how well it does in the daylight here and a little bit of rain. So it definitely tries to avoid the leaves, and it slows down a lot since it can tell this is a more narrow road.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Long John Drive.
It's going to be extra critical on judgment. So back there, it should have been all the way to the right on that turn. This is actually really good so far. Let's see up here.
Now turn right onto Long John Drive.
It's a good blinker. It's still slowing down a little bit more than it should here. See if it stops again. Perfect. No, it's kind of rolling through that stop sign.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Haywood Road.
We'll see how it does this turn. Last night, from my previous
now turn
video.
right onto Haywood Road.
Okay. From my previous video, it kind of just stopped back early and just kind of went through the intersection. Well, we're going to see if it makes a better turn. It needs to get better at, I expect it to, better at checking for traffic. I'm going to go ahead and do a little record here. It has gotten better from the previous build, I'll give it that. And that's what we want to see, is every single build we would like to see enhancements. That's not going to always be the case, just because that's just the nature of software, unfortunately. You get one fix and you get 2 bugs with it. But generally, things do improve in some fashion over time, and that's what we want to see. Generally, this road on normal autopilot has been pretty flawless for me, going this direction. Coming back to a different story, and we'll find that here later in the video. But I make this is the drive. Anytime I go into town, this is the way I go. I go about 40 miles an hour all the way into town, and then go down into 35 and slow down as needed. Right there, I guess it saw the oncoming traffic and decided to slow down. So that, if you notice the truck that just went in, that's actually really good. Sometimes a car going across cross traffic like that, the radar will see it and the car will start jamming on the brakes in normal autopilot, but it didn't even touch the brakes, which is exactly what a human would do. You would just keep on going your speed because you know you're not going to hit the truck. So that's what we want. I'm just trying to see just little minor things, like as the lane widens out and narrows. Just trying to see how it detects lights coming up. You'll see it's the red light coming up here, and how smoothly it stops and accelerates. So could be a little bit smoother at the very end. Kind of just like, I think it hits the actual friction brakes instead of using regen. see when it lets the wipers turn on. I wouldn't have turned them on yet, but it's starting to just because of the mist spray from this car in front of us. My type of driving, I always look really far in front. So normally for me, I would have slowed down a lot more seeing that car.
Onto Asheville Highway.
We're just gonna accelerate because it still does that. That's something I'm gonna watch to fix.
Right onto Asheville Highway.
We are gonna slow down for here. I don't even go this fast doing it myself. Whoa, this is really good. I think so. I didn't wait for it to I'm trying to say I didn't.
1,000 feet, go right onto North Church Street.
School's not actually in session, so I've always wondered about that. Because if it's not actually in session, because it's Christmas Eve,
Now bear right
I don't think you actually have to pay attention to those lights. That's something that the beta doesn't currently pay attention to, adjustments in speed limits, or any autopilot for that matter. And that's something that will have to be adjusted over time. The speed limits is something that's just a navigation thing. Of course, I guess the car can read the signs. That does need an improvement, and I will be watching that. There's little things like that. If you can just improve the speed limits, making sure lane centering stays great, and all that stuff.
500 feet, turn left onto 6th Avenue West.
This system can be extremely competent. See what it does here.
Now turn left onto 6th Avenue West.
Okay. And go. Okay. It's not wanting to go around the corner, and then it speeds up to 35. That's something that's actually quite frustrating. The speed, look, as you can see, it went up 35 back down to 20. It can't decide what the speed limit is. None of the roads around here are 35 until you get way up past these two stoplights. So it's 45 up there, but it's still 20 and 25 in town here. As I was saying in my first video, it should be accelerating up the speed right here. So I'm at 30, 35, and now it changes to 45, and then it should go up to 45. Instead of now I put it at 50, and now it's accelerating way quicker than I would have. Those things will get better over time, certainly. I think what they're focused on right now is maintaining, proper lane centering. Interesting. Could be that happened because of mist. And it's not going to give me autopilot back.
Now turn
there it goes.
onto Tracy Grove Road.
Oh no, the GPS is completely off. Okay. That's why. So I got to redo the navigation. The GPS was off. I assume that's probably a bug. We'll have to take a look at that. So we're going to watch closely here.
Right. Now turn left.
It doesn't seem to do very good at mediums
In
yet.
500 feet, your destination will be on the
Or
right.
parking lots. Because for me, I'm gonna park way back here. Actually, yeah, we're gonna park way back here. Okay, so we're gonna come back when I get back in the car. I'm gonna put it in dog mode for Onyx. Okay. This is gonna be kind of broken up just because of the way going out today, but let's see if I can get it to. Okay, it's not gonna do that. But stop past my house. We are still remodeling it. I'm hoping to actually move in this coming weekend. But let's see. Didn't record any highway. The highway is the same. It's just navigating on autopilot. It's just not too much new for that. So I'm gonna go here. Not much different so far on this road. Speed limit still saying it's 25 when it's really 45. That's not a full self-driving issue per se. That's more of a maps data navigation issue. Something I think a number of people have requested is to like OpenStreetMap, where you can edit the navigation data and confirm it being correct.
In 1,000 feet, turn right to take the Interstate 26 westbound toward Hendersonville.
That would be pretty nice. One thing I'm looking for here is I'm going to stop the video once we get onto the highway, merged on. But I'm trying to see if it's going to properly turn right here.
Now turn right to take the Interstate 26
I don't think it's going to. Hey! That's a little bit close to the drop-off there. So that's an improvement. I wouldn't even do that at all before. That's a good improvement. And that stick in the way in this truck that's just chilling here. Gonna take over. Okay. I will see you back right as we're getting off the highway. Okay, so I'm about to get off the highway. I don't think it's gonna do it because of the rain. But this is our exit here. You gonna do it?
Now take exit 49B on the right.
Hey, I did it. Okay. So normally, the full self-driving beta, this is the first time it would ever take that exit. Before it says navigate on autopilot, not available. So the beta was the first time I've ever been able to get off that exit. Normal navigate on autopilot would never let me do that. We'll see how this goes. It seems to be much improved around this corner compared to the last time I've been on it. I would not normally have gotten into this lane, but we're gonna let it do its thing. Probably trying to get past traffic. This is a bad time of the day to do that. Okay, you can get over, or no. Considering all the reflections and all the lights and everything, it's doing pretty well.
1,000 feet, go right onto 7th Avenue East. Now go right onto 7th Avenue East.
Okay. Should have probably used his blinker there.
In 500 feet, turn
Yeah,
right.
that's the right lane. Correct lane, should I say. No.
Now turn right.
I'm gonna turn in the parking lot. And we're here. Okay. I'm gonna go a little bit closer since it's raining out. But yeah, I will come back when we're ready to go home. Okay. We are back and we're gonna make our way now. I don't really trust in parking lots yet.
Now turn right onto 7th Avenue East.
Not quite. Okay. So it did fix the speed limit on this road. Well, okay, not fix, it's better. Yeah, it's 35 all the way through, and it was 30, so it just changed to 35 because it was showing 45 on the previous build on this road. Definitely don't want to be going more than 35 coming up here. We'll make sure it goes down to 25 further up. We're gonna see if that does that. This is better. It was trying to go on the right side of the road before. We'll see if it does it right here. A little bit, but better. See if it's gonna stop all the way. Yeah, that's basically how I do it. A little bit close to that car, I'd say, especially since someone just got into it. And it's definitely too fast for this road. We'll see if it reaches speed. Didn't like that.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Locust Street. Now turn right onto Locust Street.
Okay, that's good. Let's see if it does it right. It's gonna do it. That's good. That's how it should actually be. Let us go. It should, for like weird turns like that, it should go on confirmation. Closer to these cars than I would prefer, but it still has plenty of space. I normally drive on the left side of the road.
Turn left onto North Main Street.
This turn up here, I do not expect it to go. You can see it's a very sharp turn right here.
Now turn left onto North Main Street.
We'll see. So normally we'll be looking through the trees here for lights on a car. No car coming that way. Okay. And it made it. Last time it would not make that at all. I won't have video from it.
Sharp right onto onto Asheville
This is
Highway.
another turn. Normally cars that you can hardly get past. Fortunately, the light's green, so we might not have an issue here. Oh, it's yellow. It's gonna go. Yes. Yep. Perfect. Yeah, this is exactly what I would have done. Besides, I would have gone into the left lane, which is what it's doing now. Speed limit. There you go. Now it's up to 35. Again, if they would just fix the speed limits going around town and how it adjusts to that, I think this would be significantly better in terms of like human-like. It's already pretty great in terms of getting in the right spot.
Now turn left onto Haywood Road.
See what it does here again. Okay, so that was a little bit about the same actually. The lines aren't well marked there, and it really couldn't see the lanes. So I think that will get improved over time. I'm just gonna actually take a video of it and send that to them, just to make it clear that's an issue. So the real test on this road, going back, this is the one, so it's clear this is the one we came out on. Yeah. And the fan the brake there. Okay. This is the one we came out on, is it would turn in these turn lanes. And so this is good. The last couple versions of Autopilot did actually pretty well. And they kind of go back and forth over time. But I've been waiting for quite a while to not go into these turn lanes here because the lines are worn away. And so it's doing quite well right now. So this lane right here, see, it did it and then went back in. So I'm still waiting. I'm going to go ahead and do a video right there. I'm still waiting for that not to happen. It shouldn't go into the turn lane at all, really, and back out. Same for right here. So it sees it and then goes back into the correct lane. So right here is my destination.
Is on the right.
So I'm going to go ahead and cancel that here. I'm going to pull all the way through. Okay, we'll get onto the road and then we'll enable it. There we go, okay. See if it fixes this development up here. I think there could be actually just an issue with the GPS in my car compared to an issue with the beta itself, because it seems to just randomly get off a lot more than other people I know that have these. This is a turn lane. Is it gonna do it? Yeah. Hey, great. Fix that. That's great. Still shouldn't have.
Turn left onto Long John.
I need to turn off these navigation voices. It still nosed into the turn lane a little bit, but that's the first time I think it's ever not gone into that turn lane there. So that's really good. Now it should come here.
Now turn left onto Long John Drive.
It wasn't gonna go into the turn lane. Okay, so let's take a video of that. Make sure they know. The first beta did, and then actually the first beta did that as well. For some reason, it doesn't see that turn lane for some reason. It might just because it's dark. I think during the day it saw it fine, but only at night.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Turtle Lane. Now turn left onto Turtle Lane.
You can cross the yellow line. It's a little bit too strict about the yellow line still. Good and bad thing, but a lot of times the lines are put in a bad spot, and you know they just don't.
In 500 feet, your destination will be on the left.
You have to go out of your way to get around the line sometimes. Let's see. So it sets at the 40 when it's really not 40 here.
Now your destination is on the left.
And it's just gonna stop here. So yeah, that's all, guys. We are gonna make this video here, and just kind of give me comments on your feedback about me, my editing, anything. I'm always welcome to constructive criticism here. I used to do YouTube stuff and have not for a very long time, so it's kind of fun to get back into it. So I just like talking with you guys. Just let me know if you have any questions. Bye.